Hi, my name is Blair. In this video I'll show you how to upgrade Umbraco 8 on Azure via DevOps. The agenda for this tutorial then is we'll take a look at the application architecture purely from an upgrade perspective. We'll then review all the available upgrades between my current version 8.15 and the latest 8.54, primarily looking out for breaking changes that I might need to factor in. We'll then back up the environment before I do the upgrade. We'll upgrade the code and then we'll do a live demo of doing the upgrade via DevOps. Okay, looking at the architecture for my Azure application, I have a website running on test and one running on live. When we do the upgrade, we'll do it in Visual Studio using the NuGet package manager. We'll upgrade the Umbraco CMS package, the Umbraco CMS.web package and Umbraco CMS.core package across all projects. We'll then build the solution and we'll test it out on our local IIS installation of the website with a local SQL Server version of the database. Once that's fine, we'll then check it in to GitHub, which will trigger the DevOps build and also trigger the release to the test environment. Within my release pipeline, I have a manual trigger that requires confirming that test was okay before releasing it to live. When I confirm that test is fine, then test will be copied to live and that will complete the upgrade. Before the upgrade starts, I have two content release pipelines that I'll run. What they'll do is they'll copy the live database to test and copy all the media from live to test, so that when I test the upgrade on Azure for the first time in the test environment, it will be using live data. So if the site runs fine in test, it gives a reasonable confidence level that live should be okay. Okay, before upgrading I tend to review the available upgrades between my existing version 8.15 and 8.54, specifically looking at the features, breaking changes and issues. Key focus is really on the breaking changes to see what code changes I might have to do in order to move to an upgrade. I also read the blogs for the minor releases just to see what new functionality has been included. During my review, I noticed that 8.4 and 8.50 both contain serious breaking issues, so certainly avoid those versions. And then finally I have a look at the version specific upgrade steps. So I'm going to 8.54 and there were no specific version upgrade steps for that, so looks good to go. Backing up the environment, I tend to back up both code and content. Code, you've actually got DevOps, you can repush any previous build that you've done, so you've already got a backup of all your code. But for a fail-safe option, I sometimes just do a FileZilla download copy of the entire website, just so it's a mirror copy should it need to be restored. And the folder I take a copy of is /site/www-root. For content, I've got two DevOps pipelines that copy the database from live to test and one that copies the media from live to test. So I tend to run both of those so that when I test against the test site, it's with live data, and that gives me better assurance that the live site upgrade should be okay. But again, as a fail-safe option, I sometimes use SQL Server Management Studio just to take a copy of the live database, just as a spare. And if you use SQL Server Management Studio, I use the deploy database to Microsoft Azure SQL database to actually do a database copy. And the media, which is the other part of the content, that's already backed up if we do a FileZilla download. Okay, we're just going to finish backing up the live environment. So we're going to copy the database and media from live to test using the content release pipelines. Create a release, and off we go. Just take a look at how it's getting on. So I'll deploy it. Okay, we've deleted the existing test database. We're now having that delay just so the environment cleans itself up so that the deleted database can be recreated. Okay, we're now copying the live database down to test. Okay, that's the database copied and the test website restarted. So that completes the database copy. We'll now copy the media from live to test. So copying the media live to test, we'll create a release for that, and we'll deploy it. So we have a PowerShell script that zips all the media up on live and then unzips it on test. Okay, that's the media copy succeeded. Just under 4 minutes. So now I've just got to verify that test looks like live. Okay, just verifying that media get copied. Okay, so yep, all looks good. The menu's been updated to reflect live, so it all looks fine. So I'm quite happy that the database has been copied from live to test, as has the media, so the backup's fine. We can now proceed with doing the code updates and then when we push them to test reflects live, so it's a good test to see if there'll be any impact when we forward authorize it to live. Okay, we're going to upgrade Umbraco now. We're going to go from 8.15 to 8.54. So if the upgrade is successful and we re-hit this site, we should see the updated version appear. I've read the release notes, and apparently no breaking changes to be concerned about, so it should be relatively straightforward. Okay, here's my solution in Visual Studio. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 projects, which is a combination of Umbraco CMS, CMS Web and CMS Core. CMS depends on Web and Web depends on Core. If we take a look at the CMS, then only my website uses that. But if we take a look at the web, then we can see that the majority of my projects use that. This is primarily because those other projects are plugins, and so don't use the CMS directly, but tend to use web, and we look at core. We'll now have a look at upgrading. Alright, so that's the latest stable, so let's go for an install, see what happens. Okay, it's worked out what it needs to update, and it's cracking on with that. So we'll pick up when it's finished. Okay, getting a number of these pop-ups do I want to overwrite existing files. I'm just going to say no to all. Tend to be config files, and I've got the settings that I want. Okay, well, upgraded, and we got the readme upgrade file, but I'm not going to build just yet. I want to upgrade all the other projects, so everything's on 8x4. Okay, we're back at managing packages with solutions. We can see that updates with respect to Umbraco, there's only 2 now. The CMS is gone, so we want to upgrade the Web 1, and we've picked all the projects, so off we go. Okay, that's all the projects updated. You can see there's no outstanding updates, and now we just need to build and test the update. Okay, I've just initiated a rebuild, and all 9 projects built, no failures, nothing skipped. So it's all looking good. Now to test it. Okay, looks like the upgrade seems to have worked okay, so let's just see if the front end is looking fine. This is a local dev installation, so it won't look like the test environment, but we should be able to look at the environment and see the updated version. So the environment 854, I have additional sections that throw up other environment information, but the upgrade is looking fine, so we'll now get ready to push it to test. Okay, we're going to use DevOps now to upgrade the test environment. So in Visual Studio, if we look at the changes, we'll have the comment upgrading 815 to 854. And looking through the changes, there's a ton of changes, but the key ones we're looking at are all our projects. Packages will have been updated, and then there's a ton of Umbraco changes. Just gonna go with them basically. The one that I pulled out is just the web config. We can see that the only real change there is 815 to 854. The other code change that I did was client dependency. I always increase this just so that my scripts and CSS builds will be updated, so essentially invalidates all the caches for the existing version, so the new version will download new CSS and new JavaScript files, which is what I want. So we'll now check it in, and we'll have a DevOps trigger to update the test environment. Okay, so we've pushed, and hopefully a new build will kick in. So there we go. It started. I'll come back to that when it's finished. Okay, just checking on the build. Build seems to have been successful, so it's now going to publish the updated website and then push it to test. Okay, that's the job complete, so we'll want to take a look at the releases, and so the new build will be released to test in live. Firstly to test, and then there'll be a pause while we test that environment. There's a manual approval required before it pushes the changes through to live, so we'll return here once the test has been updated. Okay, that's the deployment to test succeeded. So we'll go to the test website. We can now see the environment 854, and we can see that the site is generally behaving itself. So now we'll want to push this onto the live environment. Okay, so if we come back to the release, we can see that there's an approval pending for live. Test looks okay, so we'll approve that and come back to this once it's finished running in the live environment. Okay, we can see the deployment has succeeded. Now we go to the live environment, we can see that we have to authorize the upgrade. Okay, so we're upgrading the live site to I get caught out in the live environment. I'd previously used a custom build of Umbraco when researching a boot up problem in the live environment. So I had to put a custom version in my configuration. This is now conflicted with 854, so I need to delete this just so that the web config version will be picked up. So this has actually caused a reprompt of this upgrade, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, but I'll just crack on with this and see what happens. Okay, removing that setting and saving it in Azure, and then redirecting to the site, picked up the seamless version of 854 from the config. The database had already been updated, so there was no representation of updating the database, and we're back in business. And the site looks fine. Yep, dashboard looks fine. So does environment. So 854. That completes the upgrade.